Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose. Coming up in this half hour, Yoshi's got some tips for keeping your computer spotless. Plus, we go behind the scenes of the new horror flick, The Grudge, and we'll show you how to keep your PC and home network secure and virus-free. But now, the hardest part about Halloween is coming up with costume ideas. Vampires, pirates, it's all been done before. But our next guest has done something I have never seen before. He has created his very own Tron costume. Please welcome the Tron man himself, Paul Baumgartner.
Greetings, programs.
Nice.
How's it going?
What's up?
Nice to meet you.
So I got to ask, like, why Tron? Are you a big fan, or?
You know, it's kind of interesting. I actually never really watched the movie. I was maybe 3 years old when it came out in 1982, but, you know, I was a computer science major,
right.
And so I kind of fell into the movie later on. And the thing is, when I watched it maybe in 1995 or so, it actually made sense to me, where I think the 1982 audience
right.
probably was like, what?
Because they were using terms like user interface, and there's all this weird stuff that nobody had any idea.
It's a complete wash. And so now it makes a lot more sense, and so it's still campy and has that, of course, the excellent style of all the drawings of Mobius. I mean, not like
I like the tights. Those tights are pretty nice there.
So pretty rocking. So I just figured, you know, why not do this? Halloween's a really big deal in Madison, Wisconsin. We get about 4 blocks of State Street blocked off, and maybe 10,000 people show up. Most of them in major costumes, all drunk college students. So
nice.
I figured I better, you know, better one up them somehow. So this is what I did to do that.
So where did you come up with the idea? Was it from, you said from your band was the reason?
Well, what's interesting is I'm in a rock band called the Bomb Squad, and we wear total robot uniforms at every show. And so, you know, from that I sort of got, you know, how do you build a robot costume?
Right.
So we actually toured Japan in those things for a month a couple years ago, and they just went crazy because, I mean, you know, it's sort of not a cool thing to do. You know,
right.
Everyone's all like, we're too cool, we got to wear all black again. And so to, you know, have sort of that Kiss fallback, sort of that, you know, the show is more important than the music.
That's awesome. Now I can't.
This is good too.
Now, do you claim to be the first one to do this? Because I saw that guy on Jimmy Kimmel, and we have actually the still of that. He was on there and he brought his Tron costume.
That guy got a lot of flack. He was up on Slashdot a little bit after I was actually up on Slashdot for some straight. Someone posted me up there, but
do you know that guy?
On there. I don't. But
are you pissed? Are you pissed that he did that?
I'm not. I think, you know, I think he did a really good job.
You guys should fight or something.
You know, I don't know. It might be an interesting battle, but he's doing great and he's really having a fun time with it. So, and by the way, I love the woo-woo guy.
Isn't the woo-woo guy awesome?
It's like a love clock.
Now, this thing has got to, I mean, to make this thing complete, it has to glow in the dark, right?
Yes, and can we charge me up here?
Let's see what happens here. Let's give it a try.
Here we go.
Okay, you're being charged.
Being charged here. Get in the back, too. All right, now drop it down. User.
And we need to pull the light down, and we can't see you. There we go. Nice.
It's definitely glowing.
We got to zoom in on that. There we go. That's cool. So how did you make this costume? What was it like? You went on glow-in-the-dark material, or?
Well, you know, at first I just kind of went to the store. I mean, first I had to come up with the costume.
Are these football pads? Is that what that is?
I think it's actually a catcher's sort of chest guard.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I mean, you know, this is nothing stuff I owned.
Right.
I just, once I decided to do Tron, it was obscure enough, it was cool enough that, you know, it's the kind of thing where you walk down the street and everyone's, who knows what you are, which is a very small minority. But the ones that do are going to be like, oh my God, Tron, yeah! So, you know, in order to get that reaction, you have to choose something obscure, like these guys. Like that. But, so, you know, I figured I got to do something. So then I started going to the store, and I went to a used sporting goods store and just started looking at stuff and go, yeah, that hockey helmet could work. You know, that chest protector for a catcher could work. You know, this is a frisbee golf disc.
Right.
And then I got, these are soccer shin guards. So.
Has it ever helped you score at Halloween with the ladies?
You know, I'm a taken man, which I guess doesn't help. But
Fair
I guess
enough.
in some sense, sure. But I don't know. I mean, it's rare to find a woman who understands Tron anyways. So, you know,
awesome.
I don't think this necessarily on its own stands out and goes like, ooh, what's that all about?
Mysterious Tron guy.
Yeah, I get maybe if they think I'm a Power Ranger or something. But then they might be a little too young
don't
for
say
me.
that. Well, we're out of time, but thanks for coming on the show. To learn more about making your very own Tron costume, head on over to screensavers.com. That's cool. I love it.